Hey there, y'all. This is Hades, and today we're discussing Bleach, episode 27 from Core 3. Oh boy. Yes, Bleach is back, and we get a brand new fight again, exclusive to the Thousand Year Blood War anime because, again, Kubo was able to add more stuff to it. So, why not, right? So, yeah, let's just dive right into the review, shall we? I'm going to skip the recap that we got from the previous, or the beginning of this episode from the last core. Because I just want to get into the meat and potatoes of this episode. All right, so let's just dive right in, shall we? All right, so yeah, we cut to again similar to the manga where Yhwach is being Ichibe, drew ants, black ants on Yhwach's just falling down. And he's like, yeah, be gone, black ants. And as he's falling, Yhwach, of course, says, yeah, I didn't think I could see this far into the future with my eyes closed. And as that's happening, we see lights in Senjumaru's Bankai. We see a bunch of lights just emerging right out of it. And we cut to Ichibe turning around, seeing what's going on as a pillar of light comes from behind him. And right there, Yu already has him stabbed with his Quincy blade. And we see the markings of a black ant coming off him. And Ichibe is like, how in the world is this, how is this even possible, And we do get answer that at the end of at the end of the episode, as we cut to Hoshwall just talking about the power of the Almighty. What does that really mean? And as he's going on about that, presumably at this point of the fight, all the other Stern Raiders, the I can't say that German name, the Schusswaffel, the Royal Guards, are all free. They all have to be free at this point because we see Hoshwald discussing what's going on, with Yhwach with his powers being, awakened, Yhwach. And as that's happening, yeah, Ichibe can't really counter it because he tries attacking Yhwach over and over and over, but it just doesn't matter because Yhwach's effortlessly dodging it. Why? Because the power of the Almighty. And yeah, it ain't really working out for Ichibe. Then we cut to the original content, Uryu breaking out, and he's gonna fight Senjumaru, 1v1 her, and his power is broken. That's the only reason he's able to stand a chance against her. Because as he comes out, Senjumaru's like, "Oh yeah, you should have just let yourself get taken out, because yeah, you're gonna die here, so you might as well had it been fast." And he does attack her, and she does. It's interesting because every time he attacks her, she's dodging effortlessly through the clothing. And also when he touches the ground, of course there's a red cloth on there. When he touches this like lava, but Uryu's motivating is being able to protect him from this. And then Senjumaru has a bunch of cloth turned into hollows and start attacking Uryu. Uryu obviously starts destroying them, but there's a trap. There's a cloth in the hollows, and it grabs Uryu and pulls him down into a pyramid-like structure, and he's all tied up. And Senjumaru does say, don't worry about me torturing or anything like that. I'm not like my Yuri. I'm just gonna kill you. At least she's honest. And right there, she's stabs him right in the back of the neck with a needle. As she says, "I'll just hurt a little bit." Then we cut to Yhwach versus Ichibe. As Ichibe is like, "How in the world were you able to come out of this?" And yeah, Yhwach's like, "Yeah, because he's essentially saying, yeah, I'm the king of Quincy." He's like, "How you can't stop me?" And right there, we get Ichibe saying it doesn't matter because no matter what, you can have the Almighty all you want. I still have the power of darkness, and that even comes from you. And he activates his Bankai. Now, forgive me, okay, I'm not gonna embarrass myself by imitating everything Ichibe says, but he starts saying an enchantment and what's going on with Bankai essentially. As yes, he essentially is building up to a shrine. And Yhwach does try to move his feet, but he's unable to move it. And in doing so, gives Ichibe the free time to say this giant enchantment. As Ichibe does say to Yhwach, this is what the kids nowadays call a Bankai. I love it. I remember the original translations. I don't remember what translation it was, but it was something to the effect of what I said, and it was like odd translation, but it was just funny and it worked. I loved it back in the day when these chapters first came out. And then as Ichibe continues to say the enchantment, and then right there, he summons Bankai. And I already heard the thing, many people thought Bleach ripped off Jujutsu. No, no. Kids that think that, you're wrong. Go back and watch Bleach. Bleach is the granddaddy of your favorite animes, alright? Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, alright? I'm pretty sure it's even got some, inspirations from other animes that I'm not really familiar of. But yeah, check it, alright? And yes, he essentially activates his Bankai essentially to eliminate Yhwach and then also to stop it so he can never come back as a reincarnation because he could probably still do some damage if he came back as a reincarnation, right? It's a brand spanking new being, but who knows what he's going to be able to do, right? So Ichigo is like, yeah, you're done. I'm taking 100 nights away from the Soul Society to be able to put you down for good. And as Ichigo is saying this, Yhwach also copies him and says, fall into the pitch black hell, which surprises Ichigo. And Yhwach says, I've already told you, right? I could see everything that's going to happen. Understanding and countermeasures has no need to exist. Everything I saw is powerless in front of me. Are you still sure about about a name? I am Yhwach, the one who will plunder you of all you own. And Ichibe just bolts right towards Yhwach to just try to stab him. Nope, because he's Yhwach. Boom! He blows up Ichibe, and Ichibe just falls to pieces. And right there, we cut to Uryu getting his Stern Ritter wings, and Senjumaru's like, "Yeah, do you really think you could be able to beat my Bankai?" And Uryu's like, "You're talking nonsense. You're the one caught in your Bankai." And right there, we see the ink, the cloth wrapped around Senjumaru as she's shocked, and Uryu just fires an arrow right through her chest. Bankai deactivates, and here I don't think Uryu killed her. Like obviously, I don't think he killed her. I think he did the same thing he did to with that one Soul Reaper way back in the day when he captured Orihime as a hostage, and he shot the Soul Reaper in a specific spot to where he'd never be able to use his powers again. I think that's what Uryu did. Because again, we all know Uryu's a good guy. We all know that, right? And yeah, Uryu used his antithesis ability to switch it, but it does seem like it's not. He doesn't really have it all that under control because it does seem to like mess with them a bit. Not mess with them, but like kind of like almost not malfunction, but it looks like electricity just shooting out of it. Like his blunt veins just kind of coming out of his body. But of course, all that's lifted, and we see the entire Yuha's royal guard standing there. As they start going up to where Yuha is, and Yuha says, "As I said, I'll defeat you in the 3 paces." And then he breaks the barrier, and we get a bunch of characters' reactions as they all look up because they realize Zusko was defeated. As they continue to march on, and we get a cool scene as they're going up to a platform, and then Yuha's using his I cannot say that German name, the Squalifrey, the thing that the Halo uses, where they use a Reishi to come build steps for him. As he just starts using that, and he starts marching up, and again, very very cool scene, I gotta say, for anime exclusive. And yeah, he just marches all the way up, and as he's doing so, he said, "It has been 1,000 years. The holy war that begun to crush the predator. All that bells that rings." As it goes up, and then we see he's making it up to the Soul King, end of episode. Oh boy, I like this episode really, really much. Again, it's not really that long because we got a pretty decent recap, which is unfortunate. I really, really wish we didn't get that recap. But again, not a bad episode for sure. I'm gonna give this episode an 8 out of 10. I really liked it. The only things I really have to say is that why didn't the other royal guards really participate in the fight and come back and fight Senjumaru? Because it does seem like they're just kind of just waiting around till Senjumaru arrives, but it seems like they could have done something about it. But I don't know, maybe I'm being too harsh. Of course, Askin wouldn't want to get one-on-one fight. No, the other ones would. Not Askin. Anyway, that concludes my review. If you listen this far, I appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.